Uh, Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I hope people have not seen the this particular message, and people have not, and it's okay. We'll go through the syllabus, no issues. Today, as Ranjit and Nikhil have already seen those Linux integration, followed Linux integration, so it's okay. We'll have one more session of Linux integration, followed by how to add a demo logs. See, once we if we are comfortable to add demo logs as well as you can say this Linux logs, we will be go through, so we can come to know what are the different types of demos logs that can be available over the network, how to get it through. You can say there are some examples how to get it and all, so we'll go through that. Okay, so I'll share the screen. I think my screen is visible. Okay, guys, just have changed my some of the core operating system to Windows 11. That's why some of the things have been changed. Our IP is now changed to earlier it used to be 154.142. Now it is changed to 175.128. As I have changed over to Windows 11, so that's the reason. I reinstalled my VMware and all. So that's all. Today's session I'm going to as we have already you can say integrated both Windows standalone edition as a management edition, and that day we have also done the upgradation. If you go and see in admin tab, see that I told you this WinCollect tab was not there. See, now this WinCollect tab is now available, and everything is working fine without any issues. We'll go through with this particular VM only through entire this course. Okay, so once I had this, I'll go back to my Linux VM, where I wanna you can say see, as we have installed some WinCollect for integration of Windows. At the same point of there is something called rsyslog by default available in Linux. So we need to just small configuration is required to start sending your logs to QRadar. So if you go and see for Linux, Linux integration. So first and foremost, we required a Linux machine. So over there is one folder where the entire logs used to be stored. I think people might know, but still I'd like to say this is called CD. Sorry, there's a location called var log messages. Okay, this is a location where you will get entire logs like Windows Event Manager. Okay, if we see Event Manager, Event Viewer, you will get entire event viewer over here like that. See this entire Windows logs and all, you will get it over here like that. The entire bunch of logs will be available in var log messages. That's a path of the messages log. This is var log messages. Once you go inside, you will get so many just you can say files. So how to send these logs to the you can say QRadar or any SIM tool. So there is something called rsyslog service. Rsyslog service is there. So by this particular rsyslog can send the logs to your you can say various SIM products, or you can say forward these logs to various logger mechanisms. See, there is a QRadar, there is a Splunk, there is a something XYZ. So whatever the destination is there, we need to send. So there are multiple methods. So you go to that particular in a latest scenario, I say first we need to check whether systemctl status syslog d. This is the command, or you can say we'll see in the system itself. Not this one, this one. So if you go to the see, this is for Linux, Red Hat. Red Hat based system, and one is this system ctl status or syslog. This is for Ubuntu. You can say this is for CentOS or so many things. So with this basic changes, there is something else. See over here, you can check rsyslog for Ubuntu, Lbuntu, Kubuntu. You can say there are Ubuntu flavors. So and send Red Hat and all, you can check by this command. So once it is up and running, so you need to configure one file, that is location is etc or syslogd. You can say inside there is a file called 50 default. You can say something like default dot some conf, or you can say there is some other folder etc directly syslogd syslog.d / over there also 50 default.conf. Like these files will be there. You have to configure in this particular configuration file. So for that I need to go inside the location. So I'll go to cd cd/etc or syslog.d. See, there is something called or syslog.d. You can also configure entire thing in or syslog directly in config file also, but it is not the good practice. Good practice is to configure inside. There is a default file which is already linked to this particular or syslog.conf. Okay, so the good practice is to configure inside the file only. Just I am entering inside, press ls. See, there is a 50 default.config file is there. So I'll config by using a nano. Okay, for this there is a nano is there. So see at the bottom, see there are so many file locations. See, as I told you, I'll minimize this one so that you can come to know. I'll show you the path also once again. I'm going towards where is the path location. See where the entire files will be there. Var log. Okay, ls. See, there is something called dpkg log, fail log, messages. See, there is btmp, front config, and there is something called messages is there. Where is the messages? Not in, you have to go inside. Okay, cd. Okay, over here cd var log. Okay, see there is a auth log is there. There's a boot log. There's a kernel log, installer log, syslog1 and tally log. See there are kernel logs. See font config log, dpkg logs, and you can also configure whatever logs you want. You can say followed by these logs are interly connected over in this particular this one. See. This auth comma auth prev, this all data will be goes to, all these logs will be goes to auth log. If you wanna add .none and see, we can also send entire logs by using star to any place. So where you wanna send, see like this. Else you can also send a single file where you wanna send only kernel logs, kernel dot error. You can send. By @ is a where destination is, and the @ has some meaning. I'll tell you at the end. There the command location is 192.168.175.128, or you can also send kernel dot star. That there is total 5 error. There you can say log levels. I told you already: critical, debug, error, emergency, and informational. So all those things you can send, or you can send one by one. Emergency @ you can say kernel dot star. Star includes all 5 levels. Like that you can also send dot star. Dot star means dot includes all the logs, that is mail log, auth log, you can say kernel logs, system logs, all logs. See whatever we have seen over here. See all other logs. See dpkg logs, boot logs, font logs, and you can say any other logs. You can say last log, light log, and you can go for any other logs. See GPU manager logs, all cups. There's a printer logs. alternative locks. So all locks, if you are typing something like all dot, you can say critical, or you can say crick. It is crick. Critical is something like crick only. So you can also give like that, or else you can give star dot star, means every log whatever you have configured in a log folder. See, whatever you are configured or whatever the logs over available here, the entire logs will be followed to this particular at the rate to the destination, something like 192.168.175.128, like this. So what is the meaning of this at the rate? So at the rate considers, see, we have seen something called, there is a protocol method. Protocol is something like UDP, TCP, TCP TLS, like that. So if you are typing single at the rate, that means it is UDP. If you are typing something like multiple at the rate, see, it's dot star dot star double at the rate, that means you are sending some file through TCP mode. All these logs will be now forwarded to this particular server on generic port. Was the generic port for syslog? Generic port for syslog is 514. If you are not giving any port over here, see, if you are not giving any port, by default it will go to 514. If you wanna give something else, something 5050, I wanna give instead of 5514, you can give. But by default our syslog will work on 514. So it's better use 514 only to avoid network congestion. See, sometimes people might have given firewall allow for 514 and you people have done a 5050 configuration. For that you need to again throw some exception in firewall by your network team. So to avoid those issues, you can say this is the easiest place. So you just type star dot star, that means entire logs to at the rate to where 192.168.170.128. This is my QRadar IP. So right now I am sending through UDP, so that it is quite easy for us as a test. We can say it is a test. So I have added. Now by I press Control C and Control X. That is Y. Control C. Control C. Yes. Okay. Now I'll go back once again and I'll check that by using cat command. See, on the bottom you have found this particular entry, small entry in that particular area, the star dot star at the rate 192.168.175.128. Nothing you need to configure, nothing other than this. If you want to give exceptional, see, like that, if you want to give only mail.info log, mail.warn log, or mail.error log, you can also specify mail.error at the rate, mail.warn at the rate, mail.debug at the rate, mail.critical at the rate. You can say auth.critical, auth.info, auth.warn, auth.error, or say daemon.con.lpr. There are so many, say user. So like that you can give, no issue. But by default it is not yet configured. You can, by removing this hashtag, it will be automatically given. Okay. So this is the generic activity which you have to do in any Linux. So that may be syslog.d, that may be rsyslog.d. For after doing this, you need to first restart the service by using systemctl stop syslog. Okay, it's already stopped. Check the status. See, oh, it is rsyslog, not syslog. It is rsyslog. I'll do stop. I stopped. See, it is now working and running. Now I'll just go back to my Curador. So how do I go to? I go to Curador and I'll check the log activity. Is there any logs from which IP? I forget to check the IP. I'll check first what's the IP of this. IPA is a command. It is 175.120. So by default, how this particular system will send any logs? There is no logs by default, so we need to create some logs. So what will I do? I'll log out. I'll do some activity so that we'll get some logs. First of all, I'll log out. I'll do log out. I wanna create some GUI based login failures. Might have already created some object. So how to check? First and foremost, we need to select the source filter by using source IP is 192.168.175.129. I think 129 only or 130. I think it's 129 only. And I'll go for last 5, 10, 15 minutes check. Is there any log might be there or not? See, some log was already generated. See, there are so many logs. By default, logs are coming. But by default, I told you, whenever the log is coming from any server, it will, first of all, it will take some generic log DSM. By default, there is a DSM is there. First, it will take the generic log DSM, and all will be remains unknown status. So you need to give some fresh logs to Curador, or you can say by default, if the logs generated in the system, it automatically detected by this Curador, and it will understand that yes, this is now it is parsing through Linux, you can say DSM, and it will take the DSM of that. But as we don't have any logs in this particular endpoint, I will create some standard logs where it will be something like so I wanna just do some multiple login failures without password or with password. So for with one user. So this is the easiest log that we can create any user. Followed by, I'll go back to Ubuntu. I will type the successful. So I'll go and check last 5 minutes activity, or you can say last interval activity, so we can come to know. So there is some still it is showing unknown only. On the bottom, if you go and see there's a root command is running, so we'll see what is behind it. We'll check. So I will do I'll create some user again, like day before yesterday what we have did in Windows. I'll create some user. User add Vishnu, password Vishnu. I'm giving some password. Yes. Now SU Vishnu. I'm changing over to Vishnu. Yes, I'm doing some exit. I wanna go to CD etc. See, I wanna go to root. I wanna go to root folder also. So I can't go. I'm doing some deny activities. I wanna go and edit some file. So I wanna do some systemctl status cron.d, sorry, systemctl status cron.d. So like that I did so many activities. Just see, after having some activities, by default it is now taking some Linux store message. See, but first and foremost, if you go and check last 15-minute activity, there are so much of evaluation has happened. So go back to some fourth page where it is, see the IP, consider this IP 192.168.175.129, from where my system is sending logs, that is Ubuntu. So it starts, once it starts sending, it has taken something like unknown logs. See, these are the unknown logs, and by default the log source is some generic log, that is mean universal log source DSM, where it is by default whenever you are sending any log, by default it will take the generic DSM logs, followed by, if you go back one page, see, after this, from generic DSM2, it has started taking some Linux servers. See, now it is started taking, and it is giving some activity name, and it is giving some names. See, there are so many names. Now it is start giving some names, followed by, if you go on a second page, it is, see, it is going some stored. It means the logs, excuse me, I'll be back. చిన్న ఏమైంది? ఏ పట్టుకో, ఏమన్నా అయితే చెప్పు, నాకు పర్లేదు, ఏం కాలే కదా. సరే. So where we are, yeah. So from here it is start sending some logs to there, and followed it is sending to some stored log. See, it is sending some stored log. Why? Because it has learned the DSM, but it is not yet fully learned. It is under process of learning. So once it is started learning, first of all it will take the Linux DSM, and it has added this particular log source to the system. See, if you go and see in our log source DSM, sorry, log source, we'll see. I am opening another tab. Yeah, if you go and see in our log source tab, see, there is a log source is there. If you see, there is something called Linux Ubuntu, Linux server Ubuntu, and it is now success. It has just now added, and it is showing something like, if you open properly, it is auto discovered. See, it is auto discovered, and the last event time was something like 4th October. Just now it has added, and from this particular generic DSM2, it has automatically converted and taking something like the log source type is Linux OS. It was automatically understood by Curadar. So earlier we have also tried something like Windows security event log automatically detected. Got it? And at the same point of time, this one also automatically detected. As I told you, whenever you added something like WinCollect managed edition. See, this was the WinCollect managed edition, is automatically detected. So like that, you can come to know what are the different log sources automatically detected. If at all not detected, that means the GSM is not available. By default, it will be something like generic log source only. It will be remains on the sim generic log source. So once you will get such a thing continuously, even though after something like 2 days, 3 days, if it is still it is sending to DSM generic log, that means you don't have a DSM, standard DSM for this particular Curadar. Any doubts till now? See, like this, you are continuously start getting so many. See, here it is showing new host discovered. new host discovered, group added, user account added, password changed, and p user rights succeeded, and said I did so many activities. So like that, I have logged in, logged out. There are so many activities was happened. That's the reason. See, successful SU by root. You can go one by one over here. See, by this press down and bottom, you can come to know what are the different previous and standard activity. I did some. It is a asset related. It's okay. So this is a way to integrate your Linux server. Okay. We have
Vishnu,
yeah.
I have doubt.
Yeah,
When
okay,
you integrate the log sources, means
okay,
you are configuring that syslog and
okay,
rsyslog file. So in that you type something star and hash,
yeah. Star
not
dot
hash
star.
dot and
Yeah.
star dot star.
What is the
So
meaning
what
of
is
it?
that mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, I told you.
Hmm.
I have already explained regarding that. See, there are something called. Uh, if you see, okay, I'll exit first this. No. See, if you are at, I am going towards var log. Okay. Say, you know about event manager. So this is the event viewer of Windows, okay, where the
Yeah.
applications logs are there, security logs are there. In everything, there is a log level. See, there is a event. See, in every log, there used to have something like application log, security log, setup log, audit logs. Everything is a common for any OS, okay. And in each and every log source, each and every log, there used to have some log levels. See, log levels is something called critical logs, error logs, warn logs, debug logs, information logs. Okay, you got it. Something
Okay.
called one is there may be a critical log which may be related to too much. You can say if it is showing means there is a issue. See, if you go and see in a event viewer, you will get this. Event type is critical, error, warning, and informational. See, these are called log levels. If you go and see, these are called log levels. If you check, there is a event log is there. What is the meaning of this one? So if you go down, you can come to know. See, there is some server related issue. So there is continuously some throwing some error. According to the this particular OS, it is understood that if this level of issue is there, then it is something like error logs. If there is something like critical issue which may be affected entire your service, so it is already pre-decided by your server only, server logs levels. So if it is related to continuously service, it will affect your service. That means it is a critical log. If it is a warn log, means there may be service issue. Service may not be issued, but there may be something like interruption may happen. So debug log is something like if you are doing some R&D on it, that debug log will generate. And informational is something like, see, there is a I am logging in, I am logging out. That is an informational example I am giving. So like this, which may not totally impact the service, but there is an activity was happened. So those things called event. So if you go and see in a Ubuntu. So if the location of the message that logs is var log. I'm doing ls. So there are so many logs. There is authentication logs, boot related logs, dpkg logs, installer logs, general logs, kernel logs. See, apt means this installation of applications. Cubs means printer logs. Lost log means last some set of logs, number of count is there. See, there is a there is something installer log and time log. And so there are so many logs by default are configured by this particular Ubuntu OS itself. So these are the logs, okay. But where it has been configured in a syslog. See, syslog is a mechanism to send the logs. If you go and see in a syslog /etc, and over here for me it is rsyslog.d, and if I'm going inside, see there is something called 50 default.conf is there. I'm going inside the cat 50.default.conf. So everything is configured here. See, if you see properly one by one, see there is a, see this hash with whatever this hash is not there. See, by default auth comma auth privilege dot star every log, that means authentication logs, authorization privileges logs. Dot star means this star include the levels, that is error, warn, info, debug, all. This star, this particular first star effect. So where it will store? It will store in var log auth dot log. And where you are sending through or is star dot star auth and priv dot none. That is none means there is no log is there, then none. So it will send it through your var log syslog. And at the same time there is a cron log is there. If that is a schedule log, there is a daemon log, there is a service log, kernel log, mail log. Mail log means mail dot log. This star includes all log levels. What are those log levels? Again, critical, error, warn, debug and info. All logs. So, but I want to send all the logs. At the bottom, I have typed something like star dot star. That means instead of here, I can also type, I have to type something like this. So first I want to send auth dot warn at the rate 192.168.175.129 auth dot error okay, something like it. This may be vary error something like over like this error 192.168.175.128, sorry, it is 128. See auth dot info at 192.168.175.128. So but to avoid this, I want to just add auth dot star, means auth dot everything. What are those things? Warn, error, info. If at all debug is there, debug everything. This log will send it to 192.168.128. So this is actually meaning, this star meaning. This star is something like wildcard, where it automatically understood that everything related to authentication logs. But I want to send mail logs also, mail dot star at the rate 192.168.175.128. I want to also send kernel logs, that is kernel level logs at the rate 168.175.128. I want to also add application logs, apt dot star, all logs 192.168.175.128. Got it? So instead of sending all these one by one and adding so much of configuration, instead of that, I am giving a easiest way. Star means everything, that may be authentication, that may be kernel, that may be mail, that may be boot, that may be XYZ. Any logs which have been configured in var log, where we have configured everything configured over in a syslog method, and the entire thing was configured in var log. Okay, so that may be anything, mail.info, mail.warn, that is error log emergency or error log debug, or all those logs. So all those logs will be automatically added to this particular star dot star whenever I type. That means that may be mail, XYZ, mail, auth, kernel, cron, app, anything. Dot warn means warn, error, info, debug, everything. That means star dot star. At the rate is again, it is if you are typing single at that is a UDP data will be, you are sending through UDP protocol over syslog port. So where I am sending 192.168.175.128. By default the port is 514. If you are not giving, no issue. But if you want to configure another port, see 515, you want to send it through 515, or you want to send it to some 5050, or you want to send it to 600, you want to send it to 65,000, suppose 65,000 port, you can send. But by default I don't encourage anyone to send other than 514 why? Because this is the basic protocol which is already known to every network engineer. This is the general exception will be given over the network, so there is no need to give a specific exception for network to if you are giving them specific exceptions, the people may not know after you are going out of that particular organization or inside the organization. You have to give some specified. Again, there is an issue of you have to provide some RFC, or you can say set of mechanism SOP for those things. So I'm totally discourage those things. By default there is a port is there, you better use that port only. But you want to send 514 over TCP, you can send by using =. That's it. This is the meaning of that particular data. Once you add this particular location in this particular entry and to this particular syslog D. Again I am saying you can also send by log levels, by log models. You can say there is a authentication. You want to only send authentication logs, you can send only this much. You can only configure like this. But I want to send each and every log of Ubuntu whatever creating. So whatever log is creating in this particular OS, I want to send. To do that, I am giving only wildcard entries, that is star to this particular QRadar. That is how we got some logs. And I have done so many activities, something like I have created user, I have done so many mail login, multiple login failures. So after that, what happens at the start of the day, at the start of the situation, it start detecting something like generic log, which at that particular time, this log source, if you see the log source, in admin tab, you won't get this particular log source management. See this particular log source. By default, whenever there is a only generic activity, something like this, if then generic activity, which will not create any log source in your the log source tab. After some activity, the logs are continuously parsing to your EC and EP. What it has happened, it passes through some entire DSMs that are available in QRadar. By default, how many? There are more than 117 community edition. There are more than 315 real-time production environment. See, I'll show you those available. See, if you go inside admin, there's a DSM editor is there. You click, you will get the list of DSMs over here. It's taking some time, it's okay. We'll see at the end. So after log sources, generic log, we have seen so many activities, something like Linux or see. After some generic logs, it understood that this is the Linux log. Once it understood, it automatically detects and added in your log source tab, as well as it started taking the Linux server as a DSM. Followed by it start giving, see, earlier it used to be only unknown event logs. Now it is giving some known event logs. These are the known event logs which is understood by this particular Linux server DSM. It has mapped against this particular ESM. So we will see how to map and all. Once we come to know, once we are talking about user interface, from tomorrow onwards we'll talk about user interface. Okay. So like this, any you can say any integration. See, there are so many set of activities there. See, these are the logs, DSMs that are available. See, there are so many DSMs. These are the major product DSMs. You can check for Microsoft. If you go and see Microsoft, how many DSMs are available. So for DHCP server it is a different, for Exchange server it is different, for IaaS, there are different products are there. Say operations managers, COM. For security log, SQL server, security log is by default event manager, any OS related. If you are going for IBM have so many applications are WebSphere is there, DB2 is there, Lotus is there, MIS is there. These are the ASX server is there. If you are going for VMware logs, EC VMware logs is there. If you are going for Oracle See Oracle, AD Vault, yeah, Audit Vault, Redby, AD Records, see WebLogic. So these many major, you can say these are the major products available in the market. So they have given the, see if you are going for Symantec, Solaris, see these many Solaris, Symantec, you can also see Symantec Endpoint, Gateway, System Center. So like that, there are so many, automatically it will detect it. This is around 150 or 160 in community edition. This is the community edition, as it is a community edition. This is a 150 to 160 is there. But in a real time practical world, it is something like more than 350, 400 major products is there. So where you will start getting the logs. It is not mandatory. You can also create your own DSM if there is no DSM available. See, you may have your own internal application in your organization. So it is internally developed. So no one knows about that particular application. So how these logs will be forwarded to QRadar? It is possible. By default, it will detect like unknown logs. Unknown logs, it will be detected as a simple generic log DSM only. We can create by using some set, by selecting some set of your internal application, and there is an action is there. There is an option called DSM editor. It will give some set. You can create your own DSM. See, there is something called create new. You can create. We will discuss about this in future as a advanced level of QRadar activity. We will see how to configure a DSM, how to configure, how to manipulate your available properties. So as there is no mechanism to get so many things of your internal logs, or you can say internal application, we can also add so many things. We can add event map, we can map event, we can do so much of activities by using those activities. No worries, we will talk about those things. Any doubts till now?
Yeah, understood.
You understood?
Yeah.
So guys, I am really somewhat feeling bad that last in Friday also people have not joined properly, and today also not joined. I'll put a message if you people are not able to, you people are having any issue while joining, just throw a message in this WhatsApp group so that I can able to understand you people have some other works. I can move on towards my course of content. Otherwise, if people are start coming delay, or you can say if people are not joining, so it will be very you can say disturb for other people also. We'll see, no issue. If you people have any problem while joining the sessions, or if you people are not available for the session, no worries, throw a message in a WhatsApp. So I'll not be available. I'll check the sessions of recording and all. You can go through, no worries. For 1 and odd days, it is no issue. It will be compensated in other classes. So if people are not joining like this, so it will be a great issue for me as well as those who are available. Okay. So guys, that's all for the day. As people are not there, I have only covered one Linux integration only. Tomorrow we'll start up with demo logs as well as user interface. That first log activity, how to do a log activity. So till now I have been showing something like this. So what all are this? How to see and how to do a log activity. So from tomorrow onwards, I will start up all user interface activities, that is dashboard, offense, log activity, internet network activity, assets, reports, admin. We will talk one by one. So if people at all not joining, no worries. We'll move towards our classes. No worries. Okay. So till I have planned so many things today, but it was unfortunately people are not there. So if people are not there, so there may be some issue like I can compensate all these things, no worries, in another classes. So we'll move up. Any doubts? Any issue? Please, yeah, tell me, Nikhil.
Actually, I'm trying to install WinCollect 7.3.1, but I'm not getting logged in 7.3.1.
Why?
version.
But there's no issue.
Then I again try to download from site 7.3.0.
Zero. Yeah.
means I'm not able to download this file 7.3.0. I was only able to download 7.3.1 only.
It's nothing like that. See, is my screen
Okay.
visible now?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite easy. Type WinCollect download. Nothing specific. You don't type anything. Just click over here on the first line only. Okay, first
Yeah.
page. So actually there is again one class on this specific day. This one. See, just download WinCollect. It will take you to there only. So here it is showing some 7.4.0 all platforms. Okay.
It's
So
showing
see, I'll show you.
one.
See, first select like this, and now selected
Change
7.3.0.
the version.
You change the version. Now we'll get entire WinCollect list. It will show. Wait a while. See. Over here the WinCollect is there. Press. So this is 7.3.1. In the bottom.
Zero.
Yeah,
It's not
7.3.0. See.
7.3.1.
See, this one is there. 7.3.0.
MSI.
So MSI is okay, no issue. MSI is Microsoft installer only.
Okay.
So you don't worry about exe or MSI.
Okay.
Microsoft installer is also a application.
I'm trying to install in Windows 7 and it's having 32-bit only.
Yeah, you can download. See, there is a 32-bit also is there. 86. See, there is there.
Okay. Yeah.
Just go down. If you come over here, see this is 7.3.0. See, for 7.3.1 WinCollect, if you come down like this, if you come down, so you got 7.3.0. See, Kuroda agent, no issues. So if you wanna see the superseded also, you can go check here. 7.3.1, 7.3.1. You can also come down to get so many things. It's 10.1.7. But there is no issue. What is the issue with 7.3.1?
I'm not getting logs. And it is not automatically reflected in.
See,
in
I'll
in
download.
vector.
See, 1 minute. I'll download this one. See, something like I'll download this one, 7.3.1. We'll see what's an issue basically. We have to check. Once it is something like this, we have to check. I lost the network. సంయుక్త నెట్వర్క్ పోయిందా చూడు పైన రెడ్ వచ్చిందా అవునా ఎలా నెట్వర్క్ పోయింది నా పోనీ చచ్చిపోయింది అది. పోయింది network పోయింది. అయిపోయింది. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, yes, yeah.
Yeah, sorry Nikhil, I lost my network connectivity.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just I lost my actually power supply. That's the reason. It's taking some time. Wait a while. Let's see what's an issue. So till the time what I'll do, I'll remove my this particular version from my system. Win collect is there. So I'm removing my win collect presentation. And it's taking so much of time. It's okay, then I'll stop the recording at least.